Alright, so I have gotten into the big boy league of RCs. To put this thing into perspective of how massive it is, here's the body on it. This is going to be the Cat Rampage Xt. This is a 1/18 scale sitting on top of it. So that's how massive it is. These are like sizes that you would put on your riding lawnmower. Well, not that big, but... So there's a look at it. Cat Rampage Xt. Here's the controller it comes with. It's got a nice body on there, pretty durable. They did put the exhaust in kind of a weird spot, so what I did is I cut the back out. I'm going to make it look a lot better later, but they kind of got the plastic a little bit too hot because in Arizona everything gets too hot. So here's a look at it. It's got massive oil-filled shocks right here. They look like all metal. These are all metal. It's got metal right there. Right here is going to be your battery box. Here's your air filter. This comes with a 30cc, kind of like what you'd see on a weed whacker, that kind of a motor. It's going to be a 2-stroke, so you buy like a gallon of gas and you have to add in your oil. But right here it's got a 2-speed gearbox right here. Right there's going to be your carb for it. It's got a nice little dual exhaust design. I think they have some aftermarket exhaust for it and stuff, but I think the way it is right now, it runs perfect. So you get a kind of a look at how big the shocks are. Let me see if I can find a normal 1/10 scale tire. Yeah, right here. Oh boy, we just lost some parts there. Whoops. Here's a normal 1/10 scale tire up to that. So you can see the difference in the tire size, which is pretty astronomical. And there's a look at the Cat Rampage Xt. It comes with a controller. You do got to buy your own gas can, that kind of thing. Other than that, it pretty much comes ready to go. It comes with a spark plug in it. It comes with an extra air filter that if you may need it. A little bag of goodies like they all have. So that's a glimpse of it. And then after this video, we will have a video of it driving at our park nearby, going through the grass and stuff. I've already drove it. One thing I will say, after you do drive them for the first time, make sure you go inside and double check that all of your nuts and bolts are tight. Also put some Loctite on these, because the way these are held on, they will vibrate loose. So I put Loctite on there and the tires have held on pretty good. So there's a look at it, and then we'll get a video of it driving. It's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it definitely has enough torque, and just being the size that it is, it just looks super cool. So thank you and have a great day. It's already recording. Alright, so we got the Cat Rampage Xt out for a drive. Does have a 2-speed transmission, no reverse, but it does got plenty of low end torque with another higher gear. It'll spin some donuts in the dirt and stuff. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but for the size, I think it's pretty fast. I don't know how fast they say it goes. I'm assuming it's probably 30, 40 miles an hour or something. I'm guessing maybe 25, 30. That's pretty fast for a big old Tonka truck. And I think this came in at, I want to say 600, 650. They also have an MT, which is like an upgraded version of this. But I just want to try this one out. It doesn't have a whole lot of ground clearance, but for the size of it, it don't really need it. reason why I do like this over nitro is the fact that you just mix like a gallon with your 2-stroke oil in there, and you don't have the complications of like glow igniters and stuff like that. This has just got like a weed whacker motor. So I mean, it just takes a spark plug. You got to clean the carb here and there, clean the filter and stuff. You can pretty much play all day with it. So like this right now, to break it in, they want you to do, I think it's like 30%. So you have to mix it at 30% for the first 4 hours, and then after the 4 hours you go to like 25%, so that'd be less lubrication, more fuel, so you get a little bit better spark. But they want to make sure it's well lubricated for the first 4 hours. So after 8 hours, let's say, I mean, I've ran this for probably a good 10 minutes right now, and I still got a half a tank. So I'd probably say some 10 tanks would probably be, you know, a couple hours worth. So you just got to run it a little bit thicker to keep everything lubricated. And then after that, they said you shouldn't have to really tune it or do nothing like that. It should just be mix your gas and your oil and just keep playing. And they got a bunch of upgrades. They got a bunch of metal parts and stuff you can get for it. But here's some more video of it driving. Cat Rampage Xt. If you want to get into the big boy toys, I would say this would be a great start when it comes in at 600 something bucks. You can try to go with the low seats, but those are 1,500 bucks, 1,000 bucks. So I just started out with this one, and this is about my 5th time taking it out. Do remember after the first time to make sure everything is tight again, because everything will loosen up with vibration. So like, I already lost the one bolt, but I found one and stuck that in there and Loctited everything in. So that's a look at the Red Cat Rampage Xt. Thank you, like and subscribe.